Hi, I'm Miriam, COO of Keto Chow.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm running.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm also a co-founder of Keto Chow, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutrition complete meal designed to make keto easy. We also have some electrolytes that are awesome for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Okay, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. We love having you with us on our journey. Thanks for joining us.
I was just a little late.
About time you were late.
I know.
Late.
I had to send an email.
Email. What?
The email. Anyway, he says, once again, first, well, you were there. Oh, yeah, I guess you were there on a good time. Stephanie says, good morning. Sonia says, good morning. I am really glad that I changed the streaming endpoints this morning.
Okay.
Way early, because sometimes when we're late to these, I forget to do that, and then we're going to the wrong location, and that's terrible. Terrible. So anyway, Sonia says, "Good morning. You look beautiful, Miriam."
Oh, thank you.
Can you tell that she's been eating
cheese curds?
Cheese curds.
Just a couple. One of my friends brought it to me at work, squeaky cheese from Cosner, and I'm like, okay, breakfast sounds good to me.
Holly says, hi, my friends. So let's see. Today, we got a full plate. We've got a lot of stuff we have to work on.
Yep. I'm still trying to catch up from the wedding.
Well, yeah, and emails.
That's crazy.
So I'm planning on taking the kids to and from eye appointments and school so that you can... Shul. So that you can get some work done.
Hey, I appreciate that. There's one more doctor's appointment at 3. You could take that if you wanted to, too, but that's a hard one.
I think it might be better for you to do that
We'll have to ask her.
Anyway, Holly says, hi, my friend. Sandra says, good morning. Dennis says, good morning, Bears. Broke my 5-day fast this morning at 4 o'clock with bone broth, apple cider vinegar, and keto chow.
Nice.
And that says, yo, dogs. Good morning from the totally tubular storefront.
Yeah.
I don't think it's tubular. It's more rectangular.
Okay.
Maitreya says, hi, everyone. Welcome back, Maitreya. Mimi says, good morning, everyone. Ron says, top of the morning to you. I guess St. Patrick's Day is coming, huh?
Yeah.
So, let's see.
It's the weekend. We're going on a date.
We are going to go on a date.
He asked me who we were going with, and I said, you're going to go with me, and I'm going to go with you.
Well, I just assumed that you had arranged to do dinner with... Well, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, Holly and Steve are in quarantine, so...
Yeah, you didn't have to tell everybody that.
Okay, well, there you go. I did have, again,
we have other friends.
I did have dreams last night that we were in quarantine again. Except now it was the kids were quarantined and I wasn't. And so I was trying to decide if I was going to go live in the trailer so that I could keep on coming into work, or if I was going to make the kids live in the trailer. Let's see. Hungry He says, I think I need to buy a kilt.
Do it.
And Yvonne says, morning. One thing we're going to start doing today is some of the Chow Club boxes that are going to the East Coast should be shipping today by UPS Ground. We were looking at the calendar, and it was either get them there on, I think it was the 28th. It was like the 27th or 28th, or get them there on the 1st. So we decided that we're going to try and target
on the side of caution, and hopefully it'll get there before the 1st.
That's correct.
Because there's always problems with post
well, this is
sometimes.
UPS.
I know, but they're not perfect either.
No, they're not.
So everybody makes mistakes and things get lost sometimes, so we're just hoping.
Peggy says, happy thank goodness it's, you know what day it is.
Friday.
Well, Yvonne says, good morning. Shauna says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. Miriam, you look glowing today, my beautiful friend.
Thank you. Oh, you're beautiful.
And Holly says, yeah, they tested negative this morning.
That's right. They lose.
I did look into, so Miriam and I are going to be going on a airplane flight next month, and we have to have a younger than 72 hours negative test.
Oh, yeah.
Or fewer than 72 hours negative test when we go to get on the plane in order to fly there. And I was looking at different places that do the PCR, that do the rapid antigen.
Yeah.
And Salt Lake County has several places. You can go to the Maverick Center and they'll just stick the thing in your nose and tell you within like 30 minutes if you have the COVID.
That's nice.
Yeah. Also, Harriman High will do it as well.
Oh, that's closer.
That is closer.
Maverick Center's a little farther away.
That's true. But anyway, they're testing any Salt Lake County resident. You don't even have to have symptoms down on that thing.
Well, the problem, not a problem. The thing is, so many sports things are making all of their kids take tests beforehand.
Which is good.
And it's like every single match, every single whatever, just to make sure. And when we are there, we're going to have to take a test every day.
We will be taking a test every single day. That'll be fun. Laylee says, thank goodness it's Friday. This week has kicked my booty. Also, we have to have special health insurance. Costa Rica is requiring special health insurance to cover any costs associated with a COVID infection so that they aren't footing the bill.
Phew.
Anyway, let's see. Shauna says, good morning, Holly, Larrabee. That's good. Hope you all both are feeling well. Lisa says, Keto Chow saved me this weekend. I've been sick in bed since Saturday.
I'm so sorry.
And all I could take was Keto Chow. Wow. Oh, Holly says Walgreens does a rapid test.
Oh, that's nice. That's probably closer, too.
Yeah, but it's not free.
Is it free at Harriman High?
Yeah. The Harriman High and the other one are paid for by Salt Lake County. They're just like, we just need to test a bunch of people. You know what? It's in the public's good.
Well, yeah.
Shauna says, just a little brain tickle, Chris. Palon says, morning, y'all. 4 months back in the keto, and I'm kicking diabetes butt.
Yes!
And then my A1C was over 10. Whoa! And now under 6. In 4 months, that's amazing.
That is so awesome.
40 pounds
I'm
lighter,
so
that's
happy
also
for
good.
you.
And I'm 2 weeks into Chow, so I can't wait to see what it does. That is
You're amazing.
super awesome.
I'm so happy.
Kathleen says, good morning, late. Eek, please don't call me Sally. No, I'm calling you Sally. Sally says, good morning, I'm late. I promise to stop teasing you about this someday. Rhonda says, if there's a new flavor in the Chow box, how would you keep it a secret?
We wouldn't.
If there is a new flavor in the Chow box, as soon as people start getting it, they'll go, ah! And yeah.
But they have to do that like a girl.
Yeah, it's true. That's the requirement.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and there at some point will be new flavors in the Chow Club box, but it won't happen every time. So I just want to establish reasonable expectations, okay?
Yes.
Sometimes it's going to be like, I don't know.
Something
amazing.
It's a surprise.
Sometimes it might be a blender bottle. I don't know.
Mostly Keto Chow. How's
Yes.
that?
Carol says, good morning. Have a wonderful day. I'm on my way to see the surgeon.
Oh,
Nice.
wow, that's fun.
Christy Davis, who's in Hawaii,
Christy,
says
I
aloha.
love you. Is she really in Hawaii?
From what I saw from the Keto
so
Village,
jealous.
if she isn't still, she was.
Oh, are you sure?
That's what I saw. I pay attention to the
she
Keto
said
Village
she was
sometimes.
just taking a break off of Facebook.
I thought that she went to Hawaii.
I need to just message her.
Either she went to Hawaii or
Christy,
she was
where
making
are
a
you?
convincing argument. Maybe she's like that influencer who told all of her followers that she was at a resort in like Indonesia. Turns out she was just doing a bunch of photo shoots in IKEA.
Yes. IKEA for the win.
There's this great video on Dude Dad's channel, how IKEA was invented.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
It is really funny. Let's see if I can find it really quick.
It's so funny.
Let's see if I can.
It's very
Dude,
important. It has to
Dad, IKEA. There it is. How IKEA was invented. I'll copy that and post it into the chat.
Hilarious.
It is. Shut up, Todd. Anyway, Patty says, hi, Bears. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, too, Patty. Shauna says this week has been a month long. Chrissy says, we had to go through a ton to enter Hawaii for this trip.
Why
See,
did I
win.
go with you? I want to be there.
Patty says, oh,
I've
she
never been
gets
to
to get a
Hawaii.
COVID vaccine tomorrow. Yay, teachers.
Yay.
This is actually kind of funny. There were in our church we have the guy who's in charge. Him and a bunch of the other people who are in the upper up.
The in-charges.
It made news that 7 of the 12 of them had gotten a COVID vaccine. And I thought, I'm glad that they got it, but I'm like, I wonder if people are going to be upset. Why do they get to jump to the head of the line?
Guess what I said? They're old.
And then I read the article and it said, yes, they're over 70. And I'm like, that's
Which
why.
means that your parents should be able to get it.
Yeah, they should be able to get it.
Yeah. Old people.
Let's see. Maitreya says, here they say the test is free, but if you don't have insurance or your insurance doesn't cover it, most do not. It's actually $150 a test. I had to check to see if Walgreens, if with insurance, it's essentially free. Because we're paying a lot for that insurance.
That's true. Although we haven't been sick because of all of the, safety and hand sanitiziness.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a flu or a cold in such a long time. You got one over Christmas.
I was sick one time last year, and it was over Christmas.
Yeah. Shauna says, just like Chris. That's exactly right. Kim says, question here, can you use perfect keto collagen for your fat? 4 grams of fat for each scoop. That's probably not going to be enough fat, but you can absolutely add it. And I would recommend incorporating that into your macros to figure out how much less butter or heavy cream you need. But I doubt that that's going to be enough to really satisfy you, although the additional protein is going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Well, depending on what else you're eating. Like if you're eating fat with your meal,
yeah, that's true.
You might be fine.
Yep. Christy says they're still here.
Oh, I'm so glad.
You did what?
I was going to say, tell them about the 30 grams from Maria's research that you were finding.
So on our Tuesday live stream, one of the questions that we had was, what's the minimum amount of fat that you can have on Keto Chow? And there's a bunch of different information out there. Mostly it's from people who are doing a vegan diet and are trying to eliminate fat entirely from their diet. And a lot of the things said don't go lower than 6 grams. Another one said don't go lower than 11 grams. What Maria Emmerich recommends for someone doing a protein-sparing modified fast, which is kind of where you're fasting except you're having protein, is she recommends fewer than 30 grams of fat per day.
Yep, but which if you're doing 3 keto chows and trying to do that similar thing, you could do it, but it would be not 30 per shake.
Yeah, you need
10
day. Grams per shake in order to get that minimum. So
but
depending on how many
unless you're doing a
got.
protein-sparing modified fast, you may not want to do that, because I think if you're going to do that, you need to do it deliberately, and you need to understand what you're doing and why, because it may be difficult, because you may not feel full.
It was Christy's birthday yesterday or the day before. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday in Hawaii. Happy birthday to you.
Next time I'm coming in your suitcase.
That would be subtly, yeah. Anyway, Maitreya says, hi, Kia. Really, Maitreya, you gotta watch that video. It's hilarious. Mimi says, I saw it on her Facebook page. It looks like she's in Hawaii. Keto Ginny says, okay, just curious, how many big bags of eggnog are left?
Oh, I don't think there are any big bags of eggnog.
Eggnog, there might be. I know with pumpkin spice, there aren't anymore. So let's see. Eggnog, if it's under a certain number, it should show up. So we must have a fair amount if the quantity isn't showing up there yet. Yeah.
I don't see how. I thought we were out of stock.
No. We still have it.
Whoops.
Let's see.
I got mixed up.
Holly says hot chocolate mint for breakfast with collagen added. Nice.
I want chocolate mint.
He says copy and paste the link and got this. This site can't be reached. The YouTube one? That's weird. Danielle says, what is the website event coming up later this month?
But they're talking about the Friends and Family sale.
Yes.
So next week we're having a sale.
Special sale. It's not going to start on Monday.
Yes, and you need to enter your email address, and we have a few places that will be available to enter, and then we'll send you a link to this special sale.
Yep.
So you'll see it. It is right now, I think the only place where you can enter your email is a pop-up when you go to the shop page.
Yep.
Other than that, there will be some more coming.
There you go. Yeah. More information about that's coming.
Do you want to pull up the shop page and show them the little pop-up?
Let's see. So let's do a incognito window. For those of you who don't know, if you're ever troubleshooting something and you're like, you want to see what it's like for someone who's never been on the internet before, use an incognito window. And it should, let's see if it works. It should act like you're on a brand new browser that's
We'll
never been
see.
doing anything before.
If it doesn't work, then we'll fix it.
Yeah. I mean, we could sit here and wait, or I could switch to back. Oh, we're not actually broadcasting. Now we're broadcasting.
Why would we be sharing?
There it is.
There it is. So then you put your email in there, and we will send you a link when the sale is live.
That's right. Okay. Convenient that it popped up right when we were finally broadcasting.
Yeah, that was smart.
Shauna says they have made the cutoff here at 75, then changed it to 65 in Napa County. But Napa County just said biggest problem is supply of the vaccine. It's a mess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we don't have a lot either. Right now we're still doing like nurses and
No, it's nurses, teachers, and it was first responders, and everyone over 70. But St. George. So St. George is in the southern part of Utah, and a lot of people who are older, we call them snowbirds, like to go down to the southern part of Utah, so they don't have to deal with
winter.
Yeah, in the winter they don't have to deal with the snow.
It's like 10 degrees warmer there.
And so when they announced that anyone over 70 could get the vaccine, the local, like the website where you could go and create an appointment, just crashed.
In St. George?
Oh yeah, it was down for like 2 days
poor guys.
with people trying to do it.
All those cute oldies.
Jessica says, good morning. K-Bear Fuzzy Ears says, hello, Bears. Matreya said, I tried the PSMF to boost my ketone level, and I was so cranky. It's probably better for weight loss. It did, however, boost my ketone level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, unless you are committed to doing it, you give yourself a time period, say, I'm going to do this for this time, and realize that you might not feel full. So.
Yeah. Jessica says, good morning. Sorry I'm late. We've been waiting for you. What the heck?
We have been.
Luke says, morning. Thank goodness it's Friday. Gerald says, hello from Sapporo, Japan. Cool.
Ooh, cool. What time is it there?
Late or early. I'm not sure which one. It's probably
tomorrow.
Late. No, I don't think it's tomorrow
It's
yet.
probably yesterday.
Okay, so there is...
Now you have to find out. I'm sure he will tell us.
There's a website called everytimezone.com.
Oh my gosh.
And I use it all the time. In Japan, it is 1:32 in the morning.
Wow.
It's actually really nice because you can just drag this around
That's
to
cool.
whatever time it is for you, and it'll tell you in all the different time zones. It's really handy.
That is cool. You must like it a lot to make it part of your bar.
Let's see. Christian says, Shopify admin inventory says 34 bulk meals of the
that's not
eggnog
very
are
many.
available, which means it should have tagged that with the stock quantity check thing. We'll have to check and see if that stopped working. Heather says, good morning. I tuned in at the right time. Sale!
Sale.
Now, and then Holly's saying 67. So which one is it, Christian?
We'll check.
Anyway, he says user error. I went back and right-clicked and opened a new window, and it worked. Sonny says, last time I checked on the website, didn't see a quantity left listing on any of the flavors. Does that mean plenty of stock? So we changed it.
I thought we changed it so it didn't show.
It only shows once it gets below a certain amount.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the dot. It was underneath. In the type.
No, it's up on the image. It's got a little purple thing that says so many are left in stock.
Okay. I can't remember. Sometimes we decide things, and sometimes I can't.
Yeah, Rhonda says I'm buffering a lot. Anyone else? No, I don't think so. I'm showing zero. I'm showing no drop frames. Oh my gosh. Copy.
No, you can't.
Shauna wants the time zone.
There you go.
Everytimezone.com. Christine says nerd. FixMJ says my brother and sister-in-law got the vaccination 3 weeks ago, and so far no side effects. They're healthy and they're mid-60s.
Nice.
And Holly says Ecom Dash has 67. Yeah, so we have an inventory management system that has usually a larger number, but it has a reserve. Like once we're going to subtract 10 or 20 so that when it sells out, we can add a few more so that we don't end up selling more than we have. So
Because they have to talk to each other.
they do, and there's a 15-minute lag.
Sometimes
so if stuff
it's hard to
is
talk
selling
to each other.
quickly, then it tends to oversell. So anyway, so much fun stuff with inventory management. Shauna says my brain might be buffering, but my computer is not.
Nice.
Sojourn says, hi y'all, I'm driving in a minute, so just checking in. First week I've lost 3 pounds, 27 to go. Nice.
So happy.
Matreya says, just the thought of being in Sapporo makes me crave
Something.
That thing. Best restaurants ever.
Jinsig Toucan.
Jinisukan.
That's what I said.
See, everything that I say comes through with a Spanish accent if it's not in English.
Okay.
Even German. I don't speak German.
You wanted to speak
Das
German.
Boot. Oh ja.
Oh, yeah.
Put it in the boot. Anyway,
That's a funny one, too.
Jessica says logistics is pretty fascinating. All right, so hey, let's go get you caught up on your email.
Yes.
So anyway, thank you everybody for joining us. We'll be on again tomorrow doing our Saturday live stream.
Yep, and then next Saturday we'll have Tara and Jeremy from
That's right.
Tara's Keto Kitchen.
All right, well, the heater turned on. We got to go.
Okay. Love you guys. Bye.